what's up, everybody? It's your boy Sam B right here with the Tune-Up Show. So check it out, right? Over 20 hours ago, Ketanji Brown Jackson was just voted into the Supreme Court. Are congratulations in order? Should it be a recount? Where are the opposers? This is the same exact woman that stumbled over the question, what a woman is. Okay? Just want to put all the facts out there first before I get my naysayers in here and I get my haters and I get people saying like, well, you just don't like black women and you're just this and you're racist of your own people. Well, no, I'm not. I have nothing against intelligent, strong black women. Hell, my mother is an intelligent, strong black woman. Okay? I have nothing against that. I got sisters, aunts, okay? So let's just get off that narrative just for 1 second. And if you were around in the beginning of my channel when I first started, I did a whole 3-hour series, almost 3-hour series on Shahrazad Ali, which is she's an author of no nonsense talk to women, okay? And I believe like you look her up, Shahrazad Ali. She was a woman in the 80s that spoke out against black women in politics. She spoke out against black women behaving the way that they behave with black men. And I think she's more than relevant today. I don't know if she's still alive or not, or she's still kicking or whatever she's doing. But I think a woman like Shahrazad Ali is very relevant for today because a lot of these women, including black women, are out of pocket. They're out of control. But let's just talk about what we're here to talk about. This is the Tune-Up Show. Welcome to the channel. We're going to be talking about Ketanji Brown Jackson and the vote confirms her to Supreme Court. And I'm going to let these people talk, and I'm going to chime in.
Which provisions of the First Step Act would apply retroactively. The Senate is currently considering legislation that I co-sponsored with Chairman Durbin that makes some of the First Step Act provisions retroactive. But that's Congress's role, not Judge Jackson's role. Senator Durbin and I wouldn't have been able to broker a compromise on that legislation if senators thought the judges would rewrite the law and insert their own views from the bench. Decisions like this will make bipartisan work, particularly on criminal justice reform, harder to do. That case by the name of Young is just one example of Judge Jackson's lenient approach to criminal law and sentencing. She also declined to apply a number of sentencing enhancements that Congress put into the sentencing guidelines.
Yeah, so I guess he's an opposer. It sounds like he's an opposer. Ketanji Brown Jackson, she's on record to be very, very lenient. Exactly what this administration is all about. Very lenient on crime, letting the country just fall apart, not taking any real accountability for the actions of the criminals that they put back in the streets. Okay? They get the charges dropped from out of nowhere. Bail money is set up for these criminals out of nowhere. Okay? She's a part of all of that. So if you're a person that was for this, Ketanji Brown Jackson, then that means you're for crime, you're for pedophilia, you're for rape, okay, you're for child molestation, okay, you're for a lot of things if you voted for this woman. And that's really what, and a lot of things is, see, crime, and I'm going to fast forward this a little bit because this is a very long thing. I'm going to fast forward to this guy. I think this is Lindsey Graham, actually. This is the guy that was supposedly all up her, kazoo about everything, but turns out he was actually for her low key, because I covered him before and talking to her, and he kept calling her a nice lady. He kept saying, "Oh, I understand you're a very nice lady. You're very intelligent. So I was like, well, he's an undercover, because that woman doesn't seem nice at all, you know. But I digress. But crime is just an offset of the real plan. Okay, crime is a minuscule aspect of a global plan of what these people are doing. The whole point is to bring the whole infrastructure down. The whole the whole infrastructure is supposed to be crumbling down. And crime is just a very small aspect of it. So if they can pump up the crime to 1,000, 6,000, 100,000%, then yeah, that's only going to help their plan in the long run. So the people that are surrounding the Supreme Court and all this stuff and Congress, and you are the opposer, you are opposing this stuff, then you're the one that needs to be talking. You're the one that needs to be out there saying things and getting things done. Because see, it's the people's blood on your hands at the end of the day if you don't speak up for what's right. Ketanji Brown Jackson is not what's right for this country and not right for Supreme Court. Okay, like I said, this is the same woman that stumbled over the question of what a woman is. And it wasn't like, you know, she didn't know. It's just like, it's almost like she was fishing for the right narrative answer to say. Okay, it wasn't like she was, she was bedazzled. She was flabbergasted. Okay, she just was trying to search for the right narrative answer to say so she can appease her constituents. All right, but I'm gonna let Lindsey Graham talk.
Today, the members of this Senate have the opportunity to take a monumental step forward. We will vote to confirm a once-in-a-generation legal talent, a jurist with outstanding credentials and a lifetime of experience, and the first ever African-American woman to serve as Justice of the Supreme Court, Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson.
Yay!
Judge Jackson's confirmation will be a glass-shattering achievement.
See how fake it is, the connotations and the way they're speaking and everything, and you know, it's just waiting for applause, wait for applause, wait for applause, soliloquies. You know, it's all theater, it's all fakery, you know. And this and look, man, these people they're not gonna look. These people know what they're doing, okay? They know that their job is to bring down the infrastructure of this country and to bring the people of this country to its knees and fall flat on their faces. Okay, that's their job. That's what the globalists want. People like Carl Schwab and George Soros and whatever Rockefeller is still living. Okay, this is what they want.
For America, consider this moment in history. When the Supreme Court first met in this building in February of 1801, there were 1 million slaves in this nation.
No, I'm sorry. That's not Lindsey Graham. I'm sorry. They both look just alike. They all look like tired old white men, honestly. But that's not Lindsey Graham. I just realized that. But we'll continue.
Nation of 5 million people. This very building was built with the labor of enslaved people. And at the time the court met, neither black Americans nor white women had a constitutionally guaranteed right to vote. Women had no place in that first Supreme Court chamber, and black women.
And there's a reason why for that, because women back in those times, they were known for just, you know, they were known for their bodily responsibilities, okay, to have babies and to manage the home. Okay, there's reasons for a lot of things. You know, that's the cause of a lot of inflation. Okay, because women have you know, they're living in their own homes. That means you got to buy. I mean, right now, it's me right now. I mean, look what's happening. when you have less families, less nuclear families, that means you have more. The economy is stretched more, so that means it's going to be cause for more inflation. Okay, because you have all these modern families, you have all these women, single women living by themselves instead of trying to be a wife or trying to be a mother. Okay, the reason why in price rate, I mean, obviously it's a big stretch, but one of the reasons why for inflation over the years is because of zero families, little to no families, little to no nuclear families. You have more single women now more than ever, and now you have and you got baby moms that turn into lesbians, and they raise the kids with their female partner, and the father goes off and makes another family, and so now you got what, 4 different families that should have only just been one family. That's the reason for a lot of price ranges. Okay, and and like I said, my situation right now, like me and his mom, we got to buy two of the same things for each household instead of just buying one thing. But see, a lot of people, they don't get that because they're so busy trying to make history instead of trying to make sense. A lot of stuff that's happening right now in this country doesn't make any sense because we're so busy trying to make history. We're so busy trying to force the first black woman into Supreme Court with little to no real credentials. But I'm gonna post this up because I really want to get into something else. Okay, I'm gonna show you. I looked up on her Facebook page, right? And I was like, well, let me get a look at exactly who this woman really is. Okay, and of course you have Jimmy Kimmel. What was he saying?
Meanwhile, in Washington, Judge Ketanji Brown could and should be confirmed to the Supreme Court by the end of this week. She's made it out of the Senate Judiciary Committee, now advances to the Sweet 16, or maybe I've been watching too much basketball, I don't know. Throughout the hearings, Republicans have been trying to paint her as soft on crime and woke, irreparably woke, none more so than Senator Marsha Blackburn from Tennessee. She's the one who asked the judge to define the word woman. She was very proud of herself for that one and weighed in on this important non-issue again this afternoon.
In the time since Judge Jackson sat before this committee, Disney has eliminated saying boys and girls. The State Department announced you can select X as a gender on your passport. The left has slowly but surely stripped words of their meaning in an attempt to eliminate dissent. And the latest victim of this campaign is the word woman.
Yeah, you know the people I'm trying to set back 50 years? Those are the victims of this campaign. Maybe less worried about the word woman and pay more attention to the people who are them. I don't know. And also, maybe a little bit of dry shampoo in that hair.
Yeah, whatever. And see, you got people like him, and it's funny because somebody like him, he had a show when he first came onto the scene. He had a show called The Man Show, okay, and all he did on there was degrade women, okay. But it's real funny how people switch up when their head's about to be on the chopping block, right? And look, this is why Ketanji Brown Jackson is so effing important. Representation matters. So basically, show up on a bunch of white men with the Donald Trump swoop, got a couple black guys in there, and then now it's her. Well, let me tell you something. And look, now you got She Will Rise, right? She Will Rise. And this is Maxwell. You know, we all know who Maxwell is, right? And KBJ we trust. Now, a simp like him will say something like that, right? And that's just the problem. See, black men, you got to stop this stuff. All right, you got to stop this stuff. You got to stop simping for the black woman. All right, you got to stop, because see, the black woman has already made it very clear, if not clearer, that the liberal black woman has made it very clear that she wants no part with you. She wants no part. She wants not. I mean, Ketanji Brown Jackson has a white husband. Okay, so if that's not even clearer enough that she wants nothing to do with black men, how many times does she have to say it? Let me tell you something. Putting a woman like her in charge of Supreme Court, that's just a power grab. Okay, they know that they have to get the brown. The Democrats know they have to get the brown and the black votes this upcoming election. They know that, so they're going to do everything they can to virtue signal to black people and to brown people. So that's why you're going to see a lot of black women in office, or Congress, or Senate, or like right now, Supreme Court justice. All right, you're going to see a lot of things happening over the next 2 years. And let me tell you something. These people, they do not care about you. They don't care. They do not care about you. Okay, Ketanji Brown Jackson does not care about her fellow man or her fellow woman. She cares about what she wants to do. Okay? And people are saying like, well, she's been dreaming of this. Well, I've been dreaming of becoming Batman, but that don't mean I need to be Batman. There's plenty. You think she's the only person in the country that got dreams? There's a reason why somebody like her should not be in office. She's power hungry, and she's already on record to say, I'm not going to be strong on crime, which we need people to be. We need people to be stronger and more, and more direct with crime. She's on record saying that she's not going to do that. Why would you want somebody like that in office? Or any office that's supposedly representing you? Why would you want that? Why would you want that? I'll say it again. She's on record saying that she will be lenient on certain crimes, especially crimes against children. Why would you want somebody like that in office? How does that make any sense? Like I said, this country is more interested in making history than making sense. This is the Tune Up Show. I'll be back with more videos. I'm out of here. And you know what? Wow, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. I'm out of here.